Dear students, in the previous module, we have just read that Vera's aunt, Miss Sapleton, has come downstairs and now she is having a conversation with Mr. Frampton Nuttall. Here you must note that Vera has just stopped talking about the tragedy that has happened in the family. Now her aunt would also talk about the same. Let's start reading. I hope you don't mind the open window, said Miss Sapleton briskly. My husband and brothers will be home directly from shooting, and they always come in this way. Miss Sapleton is talking to Mr. Frampton Nuttall. She says, I hope you don't mind the open window. I hope you don't mind. This is a polite way of asking if something is annoying or if something makes you feel uncomfortable, said Miss Sapleton briskly. Briskly means in an active, quick or energetic way. Why has she asked this question? Because we have read in the previous modules that it was the time when winter was setting in and Octobers are not as pleasant as we have in India. So keeping a window open is like letting the cool air come inside the house. That's why Miss Sapleton says this politely. She adds, my husband and brothers will be home directly from shooting, and they always come in this way. She also tells the same as Vera has told him that her husband and her two young brothers are out for snipe shooting and they'll come inside the house through this window. That's why the window has been kept open. She also mentions the same that the men have been entering into the house through the window only after they come back from snipe shooting. Let's read further. They have been out for snipe in the marshes today, so they'll make a fine mess over my poor carpets. Marsh is a wet land, and marshes are found at the edges of water bodies, at the edges of lakes and streams. And that's for sure that they would have muddy feet when they'll be back from snipe shooting. And this lady, Miss Sapleton, doesn't want her house to get dirty. She knows that if they'll come from the front door, they'll make a fine mess. To make mess means to ruin, to make something dirty. Over my poor carpets. Poor does not mean not having enough money or having a few possessions. Here it means that the carpets would get dirty, that the carpets would be ruined because of someone else's action. So like you, menfolk, isn't it? She's saying that you are also a man and you know how men are. Isn't it? Don't you agree that they'll make a mess over her poor carpets?